when we are speaking about genocide, about the challenges about preventing of it, our Prime Minister spoke about ongoing problem, spoke about people who are faced to it just now. So how can these speeches, how can these forums influence on changing the situation now?
These forums and these discussions have a really important place because these forums and these speeches, as you said, or experts coming together, allow us to think about creative ways in which we can prevent genocide. And it is so interesting that we are having this forum in Armenia. Armenia has experienced genocide. There is, you are dealing with the past, there is intergenerational trauma. There's so much that we can learn from the Armenian people and their experience. And I think that bringing people together from around the world who have different experiences, we can sit here together, talk about what we can do better and how we can use more creative ways in which we can make sure that future generations do not experience the same, conscience-shocking crimes that people of Armenia, Rwanda, or recently the Rohingya, the Yazidis, and the Uyghurs are experiencing.
But Armenian people living in the Nagorno-Karabakh are facing now the threat of genocide. So how can these forums, these speeches prevent just this problem?
I think that you don't even need to ask me, because I think that your Prime Minister very clearly laid out a way for moving forward. He said that we all need to come together and talk about this. There is no way to solve this through a military solution. He wants to sort of think about ways in which he can take the first step to bring together other leaders to address this problem, which is a regional issue. So I think that we should really take the words that were said by your Prime Minister to heart and move forward in that direction.
Turkey still has recognized Armenian genocide. What do you think about it?
There's nothing I can say. They should recognize the Armenian genocide, because unless and until you recognize the crimes of the past, you cannot address the crimes of the future, for lack of a better word, or think about prevention or reconciliation or justice. So I really hope that Turkey and the rest of Europe and the rest of the world acknowledges the genocide which was committed against the Armenian people.
They should, or they must recognize?
They must. Absolutely, they must. I completely stand for that.
Do you think it's possible to prevent any genocide abroad if Turkey just denies to recognize, or it should be punished?
I think that we should be talking more to genocide denial is also at the heart of sort of denying victims the right and the dignity, and sort of acknowledging the very serious harm that they have gone through. Because genocide as a crime does not only affect the generation on which the crime was perpetrated, it affects generations to come. I mean, many of you here, your families must have experienced a genocide, and you're still talking about it. You still talk about it at home. You're still experiencing that intergenerational trauma. So it's really important that we acknowledge the past before we can move forward.
Sorry, one more question. We speak about also tolerance, about just not using hate speech, but now we know that some representatives of UN have no right, have no chance to enter even to Hadrut. So if the international society cannot interfere in these problems, how can just these two people from Armenia and from Azerbaijan sit and talk together?
I think that, we need to support, the international community need to support a peaceful resolution of what's happening between Armenia and Azerbaijan. And I think the international community must support. I will make sure, as the Global Center for the Responsibility to Protect, that we urge other world leaders to provide all the necessary support to accomplish a peaceful resolution.
Thank you.